This tutorial will show you how to create a gradebook that will allow you to export your grades to the report card. This works best when you are using your entire group of students. This method is not quite as good if you are using a custom roster for the first time. So what we're going to do is we can go to Gradebook and we're going to click on Gradebook Duplicator, because what you're actually doing is duplicating the shell of a gradebook that I have already created with all of the settings that will allow you to export it to the report card. So we want to choose the gradebook to duplicate. So we're going to click there and we're going to choose Gradebook Template for Report Cards. This is the template that I have shared with all of you. Now once I have chosen the gradebook that I'm duplicating, I'm going to give my gradebook a name. We're going to call it 2015-2016 Math, or whatever you want to call your gradebook. Then I need to choose the new assignment start date. It's always best to set your new assignment start date at the beginning of the trimester. That way, if your students happen to have taken an assessment after the beginning of the trimester but before today, that you can link that assessment into your gradebook without any issues. The next thing we need to do is select a group of students to assign to this gradebook. Here I have sections, and there's a 4-digit number, the letter Y, the grade level, and then in parentheses all day. This is your homeroom group. So if you want to assign this to your entire homeroom, then you're just going to click right there. Now you'll notice that I also have student groups. These student groups are either groups that I have already assigned to a gradebook, or they are groups that I've created in the Student Groups tab. And so if you are using a custom group, you may want to create a student group in the Student Group tab. Now if you have a custom group that you've already assigned to another report card, they will also show up here. But for the very first time, there is an easier way to do custom groups. Now, since we are assigning this just to the homeroom group, I have that box checked, and then I'm going to click on Preview Assignments. Now, there are no assignments because we haven't put any in yet, so now I'm just going to save and view my gradebook. Now, once my gradebook has saved, I can now go in and start adding assignments into my gradebook. So we'll go ahead and look and see what it looks like. It's not going to let me look unless I put an assignment in there, but we'll go back to that later. Now, where can I find this gradebook later on? I can either click here on my gradebooks and it'll be in my gradebook list. I can also find my gradebook list from the Gradebook tab and click on My Gradebooks. If I want to come back and add anything to it, I just click on the name of the gradebook.